Today's questioner asks, how do I abandon negative habits and adopt productive practices? Before I answer this question, I want to get clear that negative habits are not the opposite of productive practices. If you're seeking to find ways to fill your day only with productivity, you're setting yourself up for burnout. If you want to learn more about burnout, check out the 4-part burnout series of Solicited advice episodes. Okay, having said that, let's talk about negative habits. The first step is to get clear on why this habit is negative. Ask yourself, how is it bringing harm to me or others in my life? And ask yourself, how would my life be better if I no longer engaged in this habit? Once you know the why, it's much easier to follow through on making changes. The next step is to break your habit change into baby steps. Small, incremental steps are much easier to make than large, sweeping ones. Let's take the example of wanting to cut down on the amount of time you spend scrolling through social media in order to make more time for face-to-face interactions. Instead of declaring you're off social media cold turkey, try using the digital well-being function on your phone to reduce the amount of time you have access to your social media apps by 15 minutes a day and decrease that by another 15 minutes each week. The next step is to celebrate and recommit. Take time each week to evaluate your progress on your habit changes. Celebrate your progress. Even if it feels like it's too small to celebrate it anyway. And then recommit yourself. What's the next baby step you need to take toward your goal? Set this new target and start working toward it. If you slipped during the week in progress towards your goal, give yourself the grace to remember you're only human. We're always one step away from falling off track and one step away from getting back on the path. Get back on the path and recommit. Then build in productivity. As you've been eliminating negative habits from your life, you've most likely found that you're finding more time and energy throughout your day. You can use these to add additional productivity to your life. However, make sure that you're also using some of that time for rest and restoration. To learn a few simple productivity techniques, check out my free productivity workshop linked to in the show notes below. I'm sending you a great big hug. You've got this. I hope you enjoyed this bit of solicited advice. Make sure you subscribe to my channel to be notified whenever I post new content.